Hello. These are some shots for the past 3 days. All of these were shots on the Fujifilm GFX50R digital rangefinder, either the 45 millimeter prime or the 32 to 64. And I did add vignetting to most of these shots. I'm sure someone's going to comment about there being vignetting in these images. Right now I'm using Capture One Pro 12. There's a homeless man I've seen down there. He might probably not homeless. Anyway, he was begging for dollars with his guitar and his German Shepherd. Actually, considering the health of the German Shepherd, he's probably not homeless. But this is a quick look, tiny little peek into downtown Fort Myers on First Street. I haven't processed all of these images. This is the arcade with a bunch of little shops. This is the courthouse down on the far end of First Street. And this is just a couple blocks north of First Street, downtown Fort Myers, near the piers. This is the setting sun at about 5:30. This is actually the bridge that goes over to North Fort Myers. A lot of people actually work in Fort Myers, and then they travel back home to North Fort Myers, which is, just right across the bridge, and it's a lot cheaper to live there. It's kind of stark, the difference between Fort Myers and North Fort Myers, even though they're only separated by a quarter mile. Obviously, property taxes are a lot less, so a lot of people work here in Fort Myers, then drive home to North Fort Myers, get a lot better home for less money. There's actually an art um, exhibit festival going on downtown. I thought this was kind of cool. Someone made it out of trash. Her designation for this piece is called dumpster diving. Obviously, it's made out of trash from the dumpster, and obviously, it's a female effigy meant to be diving. Let me zoom out here. This obviously has vignetting. Excuse me while I sneeze. Humble apologies. Yeah, I hadn't seen one of these Bel Airs in a while, but there's not much of clubs, but decent restaurants. It's kind of like rich, middle to upper class yuppie sort of dining in downtown Fort Myers. Here you can see another view. This was a few hours ago on the GFX 50R and the 45 millimeter. A couple of people brought their rat rods. I think this is technically called a rat rod since it was cobbled together and it's pretty ugly. And this is the Bel Air. Nice, highly polished vehicle. Haven't seen one of these in quite a while. And I like this shot because of the bokeh in the background and the reflection of the palm trees on the freshly waxed hood of this, 70-year-old Chevy Bel Air, and the little rocket front nose cone. So you got the bokeh and the reflections of the palm trees. I like looking at reflections. I like photographing. Here you can also see, you can't see me in this shot, which is a good thing. You can see the palm trees reflected on the hood, and looking down First Street of downtown Fort Myers, where this Chevy Bel Air is parked at. Beautiful sunset. It's amazing how many sunsets are almost like this or far better in downtown Fort Myers. I took this portrait shot a few days ago with the GFX. I rendered it in black and white. Let's zoom in on her eyes. This is my slower MacBook Air, so give it a second to process the details. There we go. There's the you can basically see me in the reflection of her eyeballs. This is already a significantly cropped shot, so the fact that you could go in like this in the medium format is one of the things that makes it pretty awesome. There's a lot of awesome things about medium format. One being aspect ratio. Number two is less enlargement to make a identical print. So, and there we go. Hadn't processed that shot. I have that one. But anyway, thank you for taking a look at downtown Fort Myers. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's clean and it's eclectic, sort of, kind of got a artsy vibe. It's kind of, I don't know, maybe it's kind of a stereotype of a lot of other places. It was hot as hell. It was, well, relatively speaking, it was 82 degrees when I was down there. This is back when dashboards were really simple. Um, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I am going to go get some bottled water at the Publix grocery store. Thank you.